And there's a call for inclusion from a political representative in the affairs of major rehabilitative public works underway in St. Thomas. The councillor alleges the works agency is missing from council meetings where face-to-face dialogue can be advanced. For what he describes as underinformed and left in the dark, PNP Councillor for the Port Morant Division, Dinsdale Smith, is calling out the National Works Agency, the NWA, for being missing in action from council meetings in St. Thomas.
Not general council meeting, not any committee council meeting. And as a result of that, I am concerned as the people's representative that we're not being able to ask the questions that we need so we can get the kinds of explanations that will settle us to make us know that we're being thought about as end users of this roadway.
He points to past chaos in Curtis Bottom, still a disaster waiting to happen. And although infrastructural work has started as promised in Cotton Tree, instead of fueling the energy, he predicts gloom.
The water flow that comes into Port Morant is coming from maybe about 3 or 4 different sources upstream, upriver. And the river breaks its banks and the gullies breaks their banks further up outside of the roadway. And so no matter what we do here, the problem will still remain at the source of the water flow, which to my understanding has been compromised over the years to where the water overflows its banks and technically get out of control.
Mindful of the concerns, Communications and Customer Services Manager at the Works Agency, Stephen Shaw, assures balance.
The drainage plan for this space involves the construction of drainage features on both sides of the road. We intend to drain some of the stormwater through the swamp. Everybody who has an access to their homes or to their businesses, those persons will continue to gain same at the back end of the project.
But Councillor Smith is still demanding a voice in a public space with the agency.
Send us the representatives to council so we can ask those questions there and we don't have to resort to other means of trying to get information from them. No matter what kind of advertisements and public relation campaigns that can be launched, the situation is still dire, and I believe we're at this stage, if we should have a sudden downpour of rain, it would be disaster more than we have ever seen.
Carolyn Brown,